Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Ask Lukenessmonster, episode 90. This series on the channel where I answer your guys' questions from the comments down below. So if you guys do want your questions answered in next week's video, make sure to comment down below in this week's video and I will try my very best to answer it. Anyway, first up, we do have a question from Commander Cook, and before we get into it though, Commander Cook is a channel member, and channel members actually do get priority responses to questions commented down below. So if you do want to guarantee that your question will get answered in the next video, consider going down and hitting that join button below. It's the best way to support the channel. It's only 99 cents a month, and you get a lot of cool bonuses for becoming a channel member. You do get an exclusive Clone Trooper name badge next to your username that progresses the longer you're a member, and you also get exclusive emojis that you can't get anywhere else. So to answer Commander Cook's question, what is my Taco Bell order? Great question. I love Taco Bell, by the way. I normally get 3 Doritos Locos Tacos, nacho of course, no lettuce, add sour cream with a large Baja Blast. Anyway, the next question says, as a new collector, I struggle with being able to find both new and old figures if they're anywhere other than Amazon or eBay. I was thinking that maybe you could do a collecting video explaining how to access newly released figures as well as the best way to collect figures, etc. Thanks. So I'll probably do a video like this in the future, but to answer your questions as of right now, trying to find both new and old figures. So old figures, obviously your best way is going to be eBay. You can go through something like Amazon, but the thing with Amazon is always going to be your most expensive figures. You're not going to find good deals on old figures. So if you're looking for older, pretty much no longer available figures, you got to go to eBay, Facebook Marketplace. I think also some local like comic and toy shops might have some old figures as well, but Amazon is probably going to be the last place you want to go for that. As far as new figures go, I think it depends if it's mainline or exclusive. If it's mainline, I personally just wait for it to hit stores. So if it's mainline, I'll go to Walmart, Target, GameStop. Any of those 3, they normally carry the mainline figures. So I normally wait. I don't really pre-order mainline way figures anymore. And if it's exclusive, I normally just pre-order it from that store it's exclusive to. So if it's a Target exclusive, I pre-order it from Target. If it's a Walmart exclusive, I pre-order it from Walmart. And so if it's one of those where you miss the pre-order, those always go back in stock online after the pre-order date. So if you miss the pre-order, don't worry, just keep like refreshing the page every few days and you can see if it goes back in stock. And then, of course, there are different fan channel websites like Big Bad Toy Store or Entertainment Earth, which do carry a lot of Black Series figures as well. Normally newer ones, they don't have a ton of the older ones. It depends if they're peg warmers or not. But if you are looking for other figures as well that you can't really find like in stock online, like on an Amazon or a Walmart or a Target, Big Bad Toy Store and Entertainment Earth normally have some pretty good selections. The next question says, do you think Hasbro could still surprise us with at least 1 or 2 more Clone Wars figures in the Black Series, even though the year is almost more than halfway over? I hope so. I think it's definitely possible. We have Hasbro PulseCon coming up in like less than 2 weeks, and so I think it's possible. I don't think it's going to be a part of that like 20th anniversary Clone Wars mini beat. I think it is a mini beat like they said, which is so unfortunate. There's so much potential for the 20th Clone Wars, and they just did 3 figures with it, which is such a shame. But you know, I think it's possible, but I wouldn't wait up for it. The next question says, what is your most wanted figure you think Hasbro won't make for being too quote-unquote crazy? For me, I have to go with Spider-Leg Maul. I think Spider-Leg Maul is a great choice, and I hope they do it at some point. For me personally, I would say it's got to be Oola. I think Oola is a necessity for most Jabba's Palace displays, and the fact that we just got a Jabba re-release, we just got a Bouche Leia, and a ton of other Jabba's Palace characters, I think an Oola makes perfect sense to get released, but I don't think Hasbro's ever going to do it. I think, I don't know if it's Hasbro or Lucasfilm or what, but I think that they have rules against that they just wouldn't do it. It's a little too raunchy for a children's toy line, which, I mean, it makes sense, but it's one of those where I would consider the Black Series to be adult collectibles, and so I think they could do it, but I think that again, it's either Lucasfilm or some higher ups at Hasbro that are just saying no, you can't do that. I think if it was even remotely a possibility, I think that we would have saw it as one of the tiers, a part of the Rancor, but like I said, I don't think Hasbro is going to do an Oola anytime soon. The next question from 80s Kids from the 90s. He asks, will the Clone Wars Kenobi be released again? And when do we get a proper Boba Fett from the Book of Boba Fett? So great questions. As far as Kenobi goes, I really hope he gets re-released. Obviously, there's no confirmation of anything, but I do think the character is a necessity for any Black Series collector that wants it. And so the fact that he was kind of locked behind that Target exclusive, it's a real shame. So I really do hope that they decide to do a archive version or a re-release down the line, but we'll have to wait and see. As far as Boba Fett, I'm hoping soon. I really liked his outfit in from Book of Boba Fett, and so I know that that Hasbro kind of just flip-flopped from Mando packaging to Book of Boba Fett for the Boba that we did get. And so I'm hoping that we get an actual Boba Fett in the Black Series at some point, but we'll have to wait and see. I mean, considering though that we just got a ton of new Boba Fett figures with like Mando, the Pike Soldier, Chrysanthemum, I believe there was another one too, the Cad Bane. We've gotten a lot of Book of Boba Fett characters, so hopefully they do Boba and maybe some other ones as well pretty soon. The next question says, with the release of Chopper that belongs to the Rebels line, do you think there will be more Rebels figures, maybe a version of Kanan from Season 3 and 4, something similar to the HasLab version? And what other Rebels characters would you like to see? Great question, and yes, I 100% believe that we're going to be seeing some more Rebels figures in the future. I think with the popularity of the HasLab Ghost and how much they wanted to kind of make that Rebels focused, I think the designers know we want more Rebels figures, and I think they're going to try to push it out more. And I think an example of this is Ezra in the Ahsoka packaging. Now, of course, this is in the Ahsoka packaging, but the designers pretty much said when they revealed the figure that it is essentially just 100% based off of season 3 and 4 of Rebels, but with like the actor from Ahsoka's face on it. So they did say though the outfit was based off of Rebels, and so because of that, I think they're going to kind of do some more Rebels figures in the future. I'm really hoping for seasons 3 through 4 Kanan. I'm really hoping for an Agent Kallus, maybe an Old Man Rex, stuff like that. The next question says, what would you like to see in the Black Series that's from Jedi Fallen Order and Jedi Survivor? So I haven't finished Jedi Survivor yet. I'm probably like right at the start of the game. I just got it a few weeks ago. And so I'll probably leave a lot of Jedi Survivor picks out. But for Fallen Order, I just want more troopers. I think that's a great way to get army builders into the line that we wouldn't normally get. So just give me more stormtroopers, flame troopers, jump troopers, literally any kind of trooper we see in the game, I want a figure form of. And then to be more specific, I would also love to get a Jaro Tapal. A Jaro Tapal would go great with the 13th Battalion troopers we already have in the line, and plus, I think it's just nice to get some more obscure Jedi, especially alien Jedi like that, so Jaro Tapal would be a great choice for the Black Series. The next question says, I just recently started collecting Black Series. What Black Series would you recommend for a starter? I already have Darth Vader, Maul, the 8th brother, Cad Bane, Mando, and a few different clone legions. I think 100% one you have to get is the deluxe Boba Fett, either the Return of the Jedi packaging or the standard Galaxy style box. They're the exact same figure, just different packaging. This is by far one of my favorite Black Series figures ever released. It has a ton of accessories, cool blast effects, and by far it's just one of the best sculpts the Black Series has ever made. So if you really want to get your socks knocked off with a Black Series figure, I 100% recommend the Return of the Jedi Boba Fett. The next question says, my figure joints aren't always the highest quality, and I heard that putting the figure in hot water works well. Is that true? Like something you've done before a review? Interesting question. No, I've never done that before, and I don't really recommend it. I think that it'll definitely loosen your joints, but I mean, if you have a really tough time, especially with the ankles on some figures, I think maybe putting it under a blow dryer for a few minutes might work well, but I don't think I'd ever put it in like hot or boiling water unless you're trying to completely take it apart, like every single piece off. So I don't really recommend that. You might accidentally melt the plastic or melt the actual paint apps off, so I avoid doing that, but I think it would definitely loosen up your joints if they're too tight. And the last question today from my boy Phase 2 Action Review, he asks, what is your hair routine? So if you didn't know, I have long hair, and I actually use a lot of Garnier's products. I use their shampoo and conditioner in the shower, of course. Once I get out, I actually use their anti-humidity soothing milk is what I believe it's called. I'll definitely throw up photos of all these products. That just kind of helps with the frizz, so if you get out of the shower, you put it in while it's still wet. controls the frizz a little bit. Then I blow dry it, and I use Garnier. All this is Garnier's products, so I didn't even realize I used so much of this until, filming this video. But I use their curl construction creative mousse, or creation mousse, I believe is what it's called. But that kind of just helps curl your hair a little bit. I like it a little curlier, and my hair isn't naturally curly, so I use a little bit of that. It's like a foam almost that you put in it. And then to kind of round it all off, I use their Full Control hairspray. Kind of gives it a finished look, and it kind of keeps it in place. So that's my hair routine. If you want some luscious locks like me, there you go. Anyway, guys, make sure to go down, hit the like button, and subscribe. That's going to do it for this week's episode of Ask Lukenessmonster. If you do want your questions answered in next week's video, make sure to comment down below in this week's video, and I'll try my very best to answer it. And of course, I can't always get to every comment, so I do apologize if I missed yours. Like I said, make sure to re-comment it on this one, and I'll try my best to answer in next week's video. But thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next one.